Okay, Bubby, do you want to check out some emails and see what's on the computer?
I think it's a good idea. Let's clean them up.
All right.
Oh, Avram, what I can't see, it's not too clear. What's going on?
Well, that just popped up there is what's called an instant message. And they IM'd us at our Feed Me Bubby account. Remember how I told you the fans can speak to us live?
Oh, but this is like, I see. You're having a conversation back and forth.
Right. We're chatting live, actually, with a fan right now.
Oh, but see, when chatting live means you're speaking, but this sounds, well, okay, I understand it. You're having a conversation by typing each other. Okay, all right, I'm getting it. Okay.
Well, this viewer is asking you right now, can you make a pareve recipe that doesn't include eggs?
Sure, yes I can. Shall we try one?
Let's go for it. When I need some good kosher food, there's only 3 words I need to know. Feed me Bubby.
I'm going to make a vegetarian stew with tofu today. We've gotten a lot of requests, and not only that, but it was a big change for me. It's healthy, and it's good, and it should be included in everybody's diet to have vegetables and tofu, which is a protein. And let me tell you how I first started with vegetarian and organic food. My daughter had gone away to college, and she came home for vacation, and all of a sudden she declared she's a vegetarian. Oy vey, gewalt, what am I gonna do? I'm used to cooking with chicken, with meat, and then I started thinking, it's not so bad. The Jewish traditional way of the shtetl, the little towns in Europe, meat was very limited, and meat was for special occasions like on the Sabbath or a holiday. And most of the meals were vegetarian, and the proteins were obtained through beans, all kinds of beans, and vegetables. And when you think of it, blintzes is not with meat. Potato kugels. You think about it, there are a lot of vegetables and things that are vegetables, no meats. Now what am I going to do? And I thought, well, whatever I use with meat, I'll try and replace with tofu. I'll try it. And tried it, and we all liked it. So I'm going to try my vegetable stew today. Please try it. It's healthy, it's good. And vegetarian organic food is healthy. And we should at least include it in our weekly meals, at least once or twice a week. Vegetables, of course, protein, that's tofu, or beans, which is also protein. And it'll save you money, and not only that, it's healthy, specifically with today's lifestyle. So today we're going to make my vegetarian stew. Let's begin. First step is to prepare the tofu. And I like to use extra firm or firm tofu because it'll almost, in chewing, it resemble almost meat. And tofu comes in a package like this in spring water. And we have to get rid of the water before we can use the tofu. I use a strainer, get all the water out. And then I have to rinse it with cold water. I rinse it with cold water because you want to get the water that was in there before. And leave it drain. A little press. And if you can leave it drain for over an hour or so, that's even better. And now we're ready to slice it up. And now I'm going to cut my tofu in chunks. The top in quarters. And then across. Oh, maybe about thirds. And basically this is the size. If you think it's too large, well then just cut it a little bit more. Basically, this is the size. I like to cut them a little smaller so that they'll blend in with the sizes of the potatoes and the root vegetables. The next step is to coat the tofu. And I've got a cup of flour, a quarter teaspoon of paprika, a quarter teaspoon of onion powder, a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, and about an eighth teaspoon of pepper. Mix it all together, and this is going to act as a coating and to help with the gravy in our vegetarian stew. Mix it so it's kind of thoroughly mixed. Then take each piece of tofu and coat it. Because what's going to happen is we're going to try and brown it just a little, coat it, and this will help with the flavor of the tofu and also help the rest of the dish. And so on. Just get them all coated. Doesn't have to be fancy. And now I've prepared everything I need to basically start cooking my stew. And let me make a suggestion. Sometimes the preparation takes more time than the actual cooking time. And many times I've prepared them the day before or the evening before, and I've had my potatoes cut up in chunks, my carrots, one parsnip, a turnip, and onions. And as far as measurements go, I would say about 2 cups of each, or say 2 good-sized potatoes, 2 onions cut in eighths, carrots, 2 carrots cut in chunks, 1 parsnip, and turnip, maybe 1 cup of cut turnip. And this is what the turnip looks like. It adds to flavor. And my tofu is already coated, so we're ready to start that. And for flavorings, this is my particular flavoring, a bay leaf. And then I have these, what they call whole allspice. They come in a little container like this. It gives it a nice flavor. And sometimes I'll add some rosemary. And this is what they call a par of beef stew flavor. It's like the cubes, only it's made from a vegetable. So everything is vegetarian. And as far as beef stew, if you have a favorite recipe, use it. But instead of the meat, just coat the tofu like I have, and you'll have a delicious beef stew. If you like a more spicier flavor, add the spices that you like. It's versatile. Any way you like it, you can make it. This happens to be the way my family likes it. Okay? And now we're ready to put it together.
Hey, Bubby, what do you get when you cross a snake with a matzo ball?
I don't know. The matzo ball is eaten all at once. After all, a snake takes everything whole, so 1 matzo ball down the snake.
Well, actually, you get Ask Bubby.
I don't see the connection.
Okay, Bubby, today's Ask Bubby starts off, Dear Bubby, hello, hello. What a treat to come across you and your grandson's podcast. I love it. My question is a matter of personal taste. I just recently became aware of the debate about matzo ball soup, i.e. sinkers versus floaters. So now I ask everyone, how do you like your matzo ball soup? So how about it, Bubby? How do you like your matzo balls? Dense or fluffy, sinkers or floaters? Thank you, take care, Tanya.
Oh my goodness.
So what are you going to say to Tanya? How do you like your matzo balls?
Floaters. Who needs golf balls? After all, you want to enjoy it, not have to try to sink your teeth in a golf ball.
So there you have it, Tanya.
Fluffy.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this is more of a comment. Hi, Avram and Bubby. I was sitting with my 6-year-old son, Elia, this afternoon looking online for info on boa constrictors. Somehow, I have no idea how, we ended up on Feed Me Bubby. You guys are the cutest, and now that my high schoolers are home, we are all getting a kick out of watching you. Thanks, Stacy.
Oh, what a lovely email.
Can you believe it, though? They were looking for boa constrictors, and they found...
You know what? That's what's called bashecht. It was meant to happen.
And speaking of that, now it's time for the Yiddish word of the day. Bubby, what's today's Yiddish word?
Oi gewalt. Means, oh my goodness, in dismay.
Oh, I thought you were just saying oi gewalt, like you didn't know what the Yiddish word was going to be.
It just coincidence that it happened together.
Oh.
You know, my daughter coming home from school, and then deciding she's going to be a vegetarian. And it was a shocker. Here I've cooked a long time, and all of a sudden, oi gewalt, what am I going to do now?
So oi gewalt is today's Yiddish word of the day?
Yes, it's dismay and shock and surprise, so to speak.
If you would like to email Bubbe, feedme@chalutzproductions.com or use the phone number right below. We'll be right back.
I like to use a Dutch oven or a heavy pot because a stew, naturally like this, it has to stew. And first I put on my oven on medium or medium high so that the pot will get hot. And then I like to use light olive oil, or you can use a vegetable oil. About a tablespoon should do it, so that the tofu will get a little bit brown. Wait till it gets a little bit hot. And then I'm going to add my tofu. The flour and all, because this is going to help and thicken and make a nice gravy for the stew. And now the tofu has browned a little, and don't be too fussy with it, just a little. I'm going to take it out and put it in the plate, because after all, tofu, even though it's extra firm, is still a little delicate, and I want to get the root vegetables in the pot first. Now just take your time and remove it carefully. I'm going to add 2 cups of water. 1. And this is going to help cook the vegetables and also make the gravy. And then I'm going to add all my vegetables. Oh, put it on high. Add my potatoes. And all the other vegetables, the onions, the carrots, parsnip, and the turnip. And vegetables, these are all root vegetables. They're healthy and they're good winter vegetables, but matter of choice. It'll all taste good. Put it on high and let it come to a boil. The water has come to a boil. Give it a little stir. And add my seasonings. Give it another little stir. Bring it down to medium-low. And now I'm going to add my tofu. Very gently. Just kind of spread it around. And I'm going to put my cover on. And then let it simmer for about 15 minutes. And then give it a little stir. "15 minutes has passed by, and I'm going to check to see, well, I have to jack it up a little bit, maybe a little more to medium so it'll cook a little faster. Give it a stir. Be careful with the tofu. It'll all blend in well. Let it cook for another 3/4 of an hour, and then check to see if the potato, specifically the turnip and the carrot, if they're soft enough to eat. And then you'll know. If not, then, well, maybe another half hour, but an hour and a half should total it, make it perfect. And this is my finished vegetable stew with tofu. And it's delicious. It's sweet, and yet the spiciness flavor. Try it and you'll like it. Just don't turn off tofu. It's healthy and it's good. And use your taste buds like anything else. Your taste buds have to train and learn the flavors and so forth. Take a chance, try it, and enjoy. Eskizum today. See you next time.
Bubba, it's Doreen from Chicago. I love your show here on the internet. It's a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
This podcast is part of the Blueberry Network, where listeners and podcasters come together.
Blueberry.com